All right, barbecue fans, Kaddie Q barbecue team here, about to fix up some pork loin. We're doing some experiments today, trying out some different flavors because we haven't cooked this particular kind of meat very often. So we've got one pork loin we got at Sam's. It was about 10 pounds. We cut it into thirds because we want to try 3 different things. So over here on the left, we've injected all 3. We're gonna start with the one on the left. It has a honey butter injection on it. So we're gonna put a nice coating of Killer Hogs Heart Barbecue on it. Just a nice even coating on it. So there we go. We got our Killer Hogs Hot Barbecue on that. All right. Next up, we have an apple butter injection, and we're going to do a layered rub. On this one, we're going to start with some Mrs. Dash garlic and herb, and then some Captain Anderson's, been a little different. Captain Anderson's got a good savory blend to it. It's something we thought might be good to try. A little light dusting, and we're going to come on top of it with some Captain Anderson. All right, so that's our apple butter Mrs. Dash Captain Anderson's one. All right, this third one here, we liked the honey butter so much, we decided to do it twice. This one's slap full of honey butter, and we've got some Weber hot honey seasoning we found up to the Sam's. We thought looked pretty good. It tastes good. Get a nice light dusting on it. All right, folks. Now, we're gonna let them sit out at room temperature while we get our Bronco Pro Oklahoma Joe fired up and up to temp. That'll let this meat sweat a little bit, let that seasoning tack on. Then we're gonna throw them down. All right, the time has come to drop some hot coals in our Oklahoma Joe Bronco Pro. There you go. The Oklahoma Joe Bronco Pro has a 17-pound charcoal capacity. So these loins don't take very long, so we probably won't add much more on top of that. We're going to be smoking over some apple wood today. We'll probably put 2 or 3 chunks down in there. We've modified ours with a temperature control so that we can better control the temperature. That's the engineers in us coming out. Put them on. So probe 2 in the honey barbecue. Probe 3 in the Mrs. Dash. And our Weber probe is in the Killer Hogs. Take them, pump them up a little bit. All right. 250. Keep an eye, we're gonna spritz them constantly. All right, we got these pork loins on the smoker. Got some good, clean apple smoke coming out of them. They're sitting at about 250. We want to keep these things spritzed. This is just some apple juice. We'll keep them spritzed to make sure they keep plenty of moisture in them. We're gonna be doing that probably about every 30 minutes. So it's been about 30 minutes. So we're gonna open her up and give them a little spritz. Oh yeah. So they're staying pretty moist, looking pretty. We're gonna get them on up to temp. They're all sitting right around 100. We're gonna try to get them up to about 140. Pull them off. All right, we are locked, cocked, ready to rock. We're gonna go ahead and cut these open, see how juicy they are, do a taste test, see how they taste, see how our methods work with our 3 different kinds we're trying here. We'll start with the Mrs. Dash Smells wonderful. The crust actually formed a pretty nice little crust on there. Looks juicy, so let's cut her open. Oh yeah, we got a nice smoke ring on there. Meat looks pretty good. Go ahead and do our pull test on it here. Pulls right apart. Might be a little tough, but pretty close. So let's go ahead and taste it. Great juice. That Mrs. Dash garlic and herb. Those spices from Captain Anderson's. It's a nice crust. It's a little different flavor that's good. It's very good. All right, up next, we're going to do our Killer Hogs hot barbecue. This has got our honey butter injection. Lovely crust on the outside. That looks like it's going to taste pretty good. Get us a slice over here. Alright. Beautiful smoke ring. Very juicy. Let's go ahead and pull it. Pulls right apart. The tenderness is perfect. So let's taste it. Wow. Huge flavor explosion. The applewood smoke is fantastic. The rub gives it a little kick at the end. You can really taste that honey seasoning that we injected in it. The honey butter. It is very, very good. I'm gonna eat some more. All right, we're gonna do our last poke loin. This one here is our hot honey. It's got the honey butter injection. See, a lot of the butter cooked out and it kind of messed the bark up. But you can kind of see the bark a little bit over here. It barked up pretty good. Very juicy. I think our honey butter really did the job on that. Beautiful smoke ring. Go ahead and cut us a slice here. Beautiful, beautiful juiciness. See the juice running out of it. Beautiful smoke ring. Pulls right apart. Let's taste it. Good. Very good. Great tenderness, very juicy. Doesn't have quite as good a bark as the Killer Hogs. So that's taken away from the flavor a little bit, but the apple wood smoke flavor is great. That one's a good one too. All right, so recapping our pork loin cook from today. We cooked 3 different ones. We had them on our Bronco Pro for about 2 hours at 250 degrees. The winner was clear to us. All 3 were pretty juicy. They had good juiciness. One was considerably more tender, had much better appearance, and far and away the best taste. And that was the one with the Killer Hogs hot barbecue rub on it. We'll have to study a little more why that is, but it was definitely the winner today. So, day well spent experimenting with 3 different kinds of pork loins today, and I think we got a winner that we can take to some barbecue competitions and win us some money. This is Kaddie Q Barbecue.